Yeah.
Make these niggas rap again, nigga.
I'm walking niggas down with that 4-pound.
What up, though? OG Kenny, O_G_Kenny, every time from the streets TV. Yeah, I'm in the truck. And I don't got my little mount, so this boy a little shaky. Let me get off this main street right here and get on this. It's crazy that the side streets up here is smoother than the main street. That's weird. But this raggedy, this Linwood's so raggedy. Damn. We gotta do better. Can we come together as a city and buy Linwood? Come on, like Jesus. Especially right here at Claremont, bro. They got this whole little strip mall right here. Ain't nobody doing them. The only thing I think alive is Tommy's Barbershop. Shout out to Tommy's Barbershop on Linwood off of Claremont. Anyway, let me get to this episode, man. Man McComb, level 1, right? And I got my little sack in, right? I'm doing my little thing here and there. I'm doing money transfers. I'm doing green dots. I'm just trying to stack money because I know I'll be home in the next 2 or so years. And I need to try to stack as much bread as I can with whatever annals or avenues I can travel down to make that happen without compromising really who I say I am and what I believe in. You know what I mean? Which, honestly, like getting your grind on, it's really not, it's frowned upon in Islam, you know, when you hustling and whatnot, because you're really not you're really going against Islamic law and you ain't on your deen. Being that I was an Atlantic Muslim, though, you know, we took a lot of influences from Islam and whatnot, and we still believed in the core tenets of Islam. However, we were a nationalist organization for the most part. And we did things a little differently. Let's say that much, right? But I got a bunkie at the time, man. My bunkie was a good brother at first to me, man. He was a Sunni brother, and we got along. Both around the same age. We had Islam in common, although Sunni Muslims and Atlantic Muslims believe differently, right? And I can explain that at a later date if y'all want to hear that. If y'all want to hear about the differences and that, I can honestly, I would rather do that with my brother Hassan, you know, because he's more devout as far as Sunni Islam and Orthodox Islam than I am, and I know he is more well versed in the Quran and the Islamic teachings than I am. But my thing was, it wasn't that we didn't have no differences at first. This was crazy about having a bunkie, man. You can be in there with people for months. You think y'all cool and locked in and whatnot. And for the most part, I thought we were straight, man. We'd cook up sometime together. We shared, you know, we had conversations. We laughed about a bunch of stuff. He said I was a bug. And I don't know, I couldn't pinpoint it. But he started being weird towards me. You know what I'm saying? I got to come in here with you every day, bro. I'm locked down every count time with you and sleep in here with you at night, bro. I don't need no weird energy. He started being real weird and standoffish and quiet. And I know the routine. When I get quiet around my bunkies, that means I ain't rocking with you no more. I don't like what you're talking about. I don't want to indulge in no conversations with you with nothing, right? He started acting a lot like that. I would, you know, I put my curtain up at times, and I could be in there doing anything. A lot of times I was in there, like right here in the guy, bagging up. But the respect thing is when I put the curtain up, which it could be a sheet or a towel, whatever, anything that can cover up that little bitty slit of a window, and the window probably about what, maybe 4-5 inches by 24, 30 inches, I don't know. But it's not really a big window. However, when you see that curtain up, it's protocol to respect your bunkie space and to go ahead and let him do what he's doing in the room. It could be whatever. He could have a girly book, right? He could be in there doing something that he don't want you seeing. He could be in there bottling up spud juice. In my situation, most times not, I was going to my stash, getting my sack out, bagging up, rolling up, and doing all that in one whoop, so I had to keep going in the stash, and also so that, you know, I had my privacy, he could stay at my business, because he started to be for real, he started acting like a little bee. You understand what I'm saying? He started like a real little broad, and I didn't appreciate it. Prime example, I'm in there one night, it's about 2-something in the morning, I'm in there catching me a buzz because I want to watch BET Uncut. Now, he's asleep, but I got the fan pointing towards the window. Maybe you're going to smell some, but a lot of that smoke was going out the window. I had spray and all type of stuff, but he tossing and turning and all this little stuff. Well, after I put the curtain up, you know, in BET Uncut, if y'all remember BET Uncut, that was the thing to watch at 3 in the morning especially if you're incarcerated, because that's the only time you're gonna see some women and some booty meat, right? That's the only time you're gonna see some women clapping and uncut tip drill videos. All them underground dudes that came on BET Uncut that blew up. Yeah, so it was that for me. But then it also was a time when this dude was up in there, I had just finished the session. He come in and he fan in the air, acting like it was the worst thing in the world. I just didn't really appreciate bro after a while. You understand what I'm saying? I honestly to this day think that he was part, and you know, he might remember, I ain't saying no names, but if he watched this type of stuff and he catch it, he gonna know what I'm talking about. I honestly believe that this dude is one of the reasons that I end up getting set up later on down the line, you know, behind this weed hustle and behind a lot of activity I had, and a lot of dudes start feeling the way. It felt like jealousy a little bit between, bro. I don't know if it was between, it was a thin line between me thinking he was just jealous because I had a wave and everybody loved me. Even the female COs and whatnot, a lot of the male COs too, they rocked with me for real. It was a thin line between him being jealous or him being just on his deen and so devout of a Muslim that he didn't want to be around none of that. Now, I don't know. I don't want to say either way because I don't want to say he was pump faking, but the point is, a conversation could have been something that, oh man, you know, I could have had with that brother. I wanted to knock him upside his head, but I can't do that because he's a Muslim brother, you know what I'm saying? But it's just the point, like, bro, I just didn't appreciate a lot of things that I started seeing leading up to me going to a bad situation. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about that later on, man. But my thing is, it's easier said than done. A lot of dudes like, I'm gonna go do my bid, I'm gonna go do my time, I'm gonna lay on my bunk. It sounds easy, bro, because everybody say that in mixtapes and on songs and give me the time and I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, it sounds good. Some of them have done time, but the more you do time, the worse it get. It don't get easier. The more time I did, the worse it got, man. I'm getting older. I'm getting grays in my beard. I go from being young dog and little Detroit to old school and You understand what I'm saying? But in the midst of all that, you got to deal with all these people that I'm talking about with my bunkie. Dudes who don't like how you moving. They don't like your deodorant. They don't like how you smell. It's this weird stuff that go on in the two-man cell. And I admit, I probably felt like that towards some dudes. Like, bunkies don't want to leave the room. Don't want to give you no space. Don't want to give you no privacy. Usually, go refer to them videos that I robbed 90% of my bunkies. Refer to that when you'll see what I'm talking about, man. Anyway, man, I love y'all, man. I just want to give y'all that story, man, about how when I was doing my thing, my bunkie was just acting like a little weirdo, man. And I think he had something to do with me and what eventually became my demise, I'll say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it just, even in real life and in the streets, watch who you around and who acting nice, and them roommates and people that's acting like they're really rocking with you. And for real, they really good at acting. And you find out that they really wasn't rocking with you. They didn't like how you was moving. They really was envious of you, man. Anywho, I love y'all, man. OG Kenny, _G_Kenny, advertise from the streets TV. If y'all haven't done so, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Share it. Say what you want to say in the comment section. Feel free to say what you want to say. But just do me a favor. If you find value in anything I'm saying, go shout me out before you ridicule me, man. Show me love, because I'm a real dude. I'm a humble dude. I'm out here grinding. I'm out here about to meet with these dudes right here. Look what's going on. See them? So they actually waiting on me to finish this video up so we can finish unloading this, and they fixing the roof to the facility right now. So love y'all. Y'all be safe, and I'm out.